And last but not least, Group D, where we have Panama, Honduras, the invited guests and debutants Qatar, and the Spice Island of Grenada. Coming in fourth, I'm going to go for Grenada, who are making their third appearance at the tournament and their first since the 2011 event. I think the teams in this group are going to be way too much for Grenada. We might actually see some crazy score lines here. Seriously, I no disrespect to the Grenadian national team, but you're coming up against Qatar here, who are the Asian Cup champions, and Honduras, we know their quality, and Panama, they might just get mauled. I'm going to go for a negative goal difference in the teens, and I'm going to go for them to come in fourth. Sorry, Grenada, but you'll have to prove me wrong here. You'll have to spice up the group here, but I'm going to go for you to come in dead last, fourth. Coming in third, this one's going to come as a surprise to some, but I'm going to go for the 2005 and 2013 runners-up, 2019 quarterfinalists, Panama. I've not been impressed with Panama at all. I saw them play those two legs against Curacao in the World Cup qualifiers, and they did not manage the first game well, where they went 2-0 up but allowed Curacao to come back in the game. And away at Willemstad, where the game ended in a 0-0 draw, Curacao needed one goal and they almost got it on a few occasions. Panama were not good, seriously. And I think if Curacao had a more clinical striker, Panama would have missed out on the World Cup octagonal. Qatar has a clinical striker in Almoez Ali. Honduras, they have Albert Elise. It's going to be a problem in this tournament for Panama. Don't get me wrong, they have the talent to go through. Gabi Torres, they have Bárcenas, they have Jose Luis Rodriguez, and a few other talented players, Adalberto Carrasquilla, and they have some solid defenders. But their goalkeeper, Mejia, is quite suspect, and I'm going to keep talking about him because I don't like what I saw from him against Curacao at all. Seriously, he has a lot to work on. So I'm going to go for Panama to come in third. Coming in second in this group, I'm going to go for the 1991 runners-up and the 1981 regional champions, Honduras, who failed to get out of the group in the 2019 event. I was really impressed with Honduras in the Nations League, where they ended up placing third. They gave the USA a good run for their money, and they pipped Costa Rica to that third place spot. I don't think they have been that good since the last World Cup qualification cycle, where they came in fourth in the Hex, but lost to Australia, almost made it to the World Cup and all. They have seemingly regressed since then. But I seen some renewed desire from this Honduran team, and they still have a very, very experienced squad with Maynor Figueroa leading the boys. Albert Elise looks good, and Ramel Kyoto. This team could be a force to be reckoned with at the 2021 Gold Cup. But I'm going to go for them to come in second and move on to the next round. Coming in first in this group, I'm going to go for the debutants, the invitees, the 2022 World Cup hosts, the 2019 Asian Cup champions, Qatar. This team is good. This is a quality team. I saw them at the 2019 Copa America, where they were invited guests, and they were quite impressive. They give the South American teams a good run for their money. They walked the last Asian Cup, and they have impressed me every time I've seen this Qatar team. Under manager Felix Bas Sanchez, there's guys like Bulem Kuki, there's Akram Afif, there's Almoez Ali, there's Hassan Al Hados, and the quality goes on, man. There's Roro at the back, and some of the names I'm not quite remembering right now, but this team is a quality team, and it's gonna take a lot to get the better of Qatar. So I'm going to go for Qatar to top the group and move on to the quarterfinals.